So Kelley, we just talked about you being a California girl. That's that's kind of fun, huh?
I am a California girl. I love it there. I'm wind and waves. That's what we like.
And Santa Barbara is where you are, and I know your show carries
Yeah, I live in I live in Santa Barbara. I'm from Orange County originally, Newport Beach area. The radio show actually goes through Orange County, out through LA, up to Santa Barbara. So, or you can listen online. You can listen online anywhere you are.
Sure.
So that's good too.
That's the beauty, right?
That's the beauty.
So, a woman in this business. I work with advisors all over the country, and you are I think the third woman that I've met that is actually in this business.
Really?
I mean, it's tough, isn't it, or is it?
Well,
I think it's a great advantage to you.
Is it tougher for women? I don't think it's tougher for women. I get a lot of clients come to me because I'm a woman. Inherently, people trust women more. They just do. So from that standpoint, that's to my benefit. I don't know why there's not more women in the industry, to be honest with you. I think we should be, and maybe we will be in the future, but it's hard to be an advisor these days. I mean, back in the 80s when I started in the industry, you could make cold calls, but you can't do that anymore. But it's good. I mean, being a woman in the industry is great. It's been a lot of fun for me, and helping clients is such a joy. So.
Well, I mean, you said you've been in this since the 80s, so you've seen some stuff come and go.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff come and go. I did take a 25-year hiatus raising my children, which I'm glad I did. They're
Good for you.
Great
Yeah,
children.
that's admirable.
But yes, coming back into the business in about 2012, it was different than the 80s, that's for sure. But nonetheless rewarding, because I love helping people. That's why I got back in the business after raising my kids. It's just so rewarding to help people and walk them through the retirement stages and get them successful.
So helping folks at that transition stage, that's your sweet spot, right?
Well, I take people from the accumulation stage, the preservation stage, the income stage. So a lot of people I work with are in that preservation or income stage, because the accumulation stage really is you're at more risk, you're younger, maybe 20s, 30s, 40s. I love helping them as well, because they need education too. But a lot of folks in the preservation and income stage really haven't thought about, they might have 401ks, they might be saving in their IRAs, but they really haven't thought about, okay, how am I going to create income from these types of investments? So I help with that and educate people. I love educating people and informing them of what's new. It keeps me on my toes because I've got to be up on what's coming. So that's been really fun, yeah.
Yeah, you use the word education a lot, and that's so important, I think, in the financial world, and I'm not sure that people really understand that that's what drives you.
Well, absolutely, because there's always new things coming, right? So my job is to filter through those new things, and to have a client come in and say, oh, well, Bob down the street said there's new great investments coming, and it's like, well, I'm not so sure that's a great investment for you based on your risk tolerance and your longevity and time and whatever else we're looking at for that particular investor. So it's important to cover all of that.
And when you talk about, you talk helping people, you don't really talk about clients. So I think there's a move that they're more like family than they are clients.
Oh, they become family. Oh, yes. Well, you have to. I mean, I have to ask a lot of questions. I have to find out what they have, where they want to go. Do they have children? Do they want to travel? What do they want to do with their assets once they do retire? So getting to know their whole history and their family and everything that they're doing is really part of my job. And that really does make people family. So I always say to my clients, you're part of the family now. If we decide working together is good, then you're part of the family now, and we will absolutely take care of you. That's one of the main things I do, is take care of my clients as best I can. And I meet with clients all the time. My clients know I'm very reactive to them. I return phone calls. A lot of advisors don't, unfortunately, but I do. My staff does. We really try and take care of clients as best we can.
And when that unexpected or even expected, when someone passes is what I'm getting at, you are oftentimes one of the first calls that are made.
Well, yeah, it can be an emotional time. So if we have an established relationship before that, then they feel comfortable calling us to making sure that their finances are in order, and we can help them walk through all of that, because that's a tough time, emotional time for folks, yes.
Sure. You talked about raising your kids. Tell me about your kids.
I have 3 great kids. I have 2 in San Diego. My 2 oldest, 29 and 27, are in San Diego, and then my youngest is in London. She's 22. She's just going through her master's program over there to graduate with a film degree. She wants to be an actress. So we'll see what happens with her over there. It's been fun to watch her progress through life, and she's completing that master's. I couldn't be more proud of her.